Am I the a-hole for not opening a chest to ease my roommate's fears? Recently, we had to move some important items out of our family storage because a rat was chewing things up. I brought home a large chest full of family scrapbooks and pictures. It looks like an old-time pirate treasure chest with a cartoonishly large padlock. One of my roommates noticed it and asked if he could look inside. I explained what it was but mentioned I did not have the key to open it. He then asked if I could break the lock so he could confirm with his own eyes. I said no because it was not mine to break, and my family liked the charm of the lock. He got upset and insisted I either show him what is inside or get it out of the house. He is worried there might be a weapon inside. For context, he has trauma from any sort of weapon. I tried reassuring him there was nothing like that inside, but he kept insisting I open it. I would take it out of the house, but I do not want my parents to have to lug this over 100-pound chest up the stairs, and no one can find the key. My other roommate says I should just open it to give him peace of mind. Am I in the wrong because I do not want to open it? Not the a-hole. It is none of your roommate's business what is in there. It is not his property. You are holding it on behalf of your family. You told him there is nothing dangerous in there, and even if there was, unless it is a time bomb or a vial of toxic gas that could go off at any moment, the item or items are secured by the lock. He cannot tell you what property you bring in, so tell him to back off and mind his business. Am I the a-hole for refusing to take care of my husband's medical equipment? So my husband, a 42-year-old male, and I, a 41-year-old female, are having a disagreement. Here is the situation. He uses a CPAP machine at night. He has had it for 15 years and never puts it away in the morning. He has decided that it is my responsibility to take care of it and prevent the children or our pets from touching it. He says it is unreasonable for him to put it away every morning, even though there are many things the kids and I use and put away every single day. He insists that other things of his be left where it is convenient for himself, even if it makes life harder for the rest of us. For example, he will leave his shoes under the kitchen table and tells me that I should just not clean the floor there at all so his shoes do not get moved. He goes to great lengths to make life easier for himself, even if that means putting more difficulty on me and our children. Last night, our cat got into our bedroom and chewed on the hose for his CPAP. I did not know it until we went to bed, and my husband got upset. He demanded to know why I was not watching his CPAP and why I had let it get ruined. Then he decided he wants to lock me and the kids out of our bedroom when he leaves for work every morning. I said absolutely not. Our second bathroom is only accessible through the bedroom, and all my own things are in the bedroom, which would leave me without access to any of my things during the day unless I cleared everything out of my room and the second bathroom, where I also keep my makeup and other personal items, which seems totally unreasonable to me. I told him he should put away his CPAP every morning. He says that it is unreasonable for him to remember to do such an annoying task, and that he should not have to put anything he owns away. I really feel like he should be responsible for his own things, and that it is unreasonable for him to lock me out of my own room. So am I the a-hole? He insists that other things of his be left where it is convenient for himself, even if it makes life harder for the rest of us. He says that it is unreasonable for him to remember to do such an annoying task, and that he should not have to put anything he owns away. So this is not just about the CPAP. You have been his maid for 15 years. He does not have to put anything away. He does not have to take care of his stuff, and he does not care if he makes it more difficult for you to clean the floor and will not even put his shoes away. Sorry, but this is not okay. Am I the a-hole for not allowing my coworker to interrupt me anymore? I have been at my job for 3 years now, and in both personal and professional conversations, my coworker continually interrupts me. It is not just me, it is everyone. Usually, someone will start to speak, and after about 2 seconds, he will interrupt. It is not always about the same subject, as sometimes he will just jump into a completely different topic. There are professional conversations that have to happen, and we literally sit next to each other. I always thought that is just how his brain works, or he has a different communication style. Recently, I started just literally talking louder and not stopping when he interrupts. It usually leads to both of us talking for 1 to 2 seconds. Sometimes he will stop or slow down, and sometimes he just keeps going, almost ignoring what I am saying. I feel crazy, and I feel like everyone else at work notices. I asked him to just stop interrupting me, but when I mentioned this to a friend, they said that is an a-hole move. It did not work, by the way. Am I being a jerk? Not the a-hole, but I think your strategy can be improved. Right now, you are sidestepping a bit. When it happens, say, "Please do not interrupt me." When it happens to someone else, say, "Hold on, I was listening to name." It sounds like you have already talked to them privately, with no result. You need to directly call them out in front of others. Shame works. Am I the a-hole for making a comment about my friend not having a job after she expected us to buy her food? A while ago, I was in the car with some friends, and we were all driving to an art store. One of my friends, let us call her Anna, mentioned she was hungry. Her boyfriend was in the back seat with her, and they started talking about what to eat. For context, we are all adults, but Anna does not work and does not like spending her boyfriend's money. We suggested a pizza place, but she said, "Well, I do not mind eating off your plates." Without really thinking, I responded, "Of course you do not." The car got quiet after that. We ended up skipping food and just went to the art store, but Anna stayed in the car, pouting. Later, she got upset with me, saying I made her feel bad for not having a job. Her boyfriend also told me I should not have said that. For context, Anna can work but has chosen not to. I did not mean to make her feel bad, but I also felt like it was an awkward comment for her to make in the first place. Now I am wondering if I was out of line. Am I the a-hole? Edit for context. She is not really a friend anymore, just my ex's sister and my daughter's aunt. When this happened, I was living with my ex and his family, 7 people total. At the time, only her boyfriend and I were working. My ex was doing college work and getting paid for it, while his parents, both ex-military and 100% disabled, lived off their benefits. Anna had tried to file for disability, but was denied, yet still refused to work or help out around the house. I do not live with them anymore, but I do have anxiety and am on the spectrum, so I struggle with social cues sometimes. My brain just resurfaced this memory, and I started feeling bad about it again. I wanted to know if I was actually in the wrong or if I was overthinking it. Not the a-hole. Are you serious? An adult fully capable of working who chooses not to has essentially just invited a group of people, but not her boyfriend, to buy food that she is going to help herself to without paying. How in the world would you be the a-hole here? Does she think she is so adorable that everyone loves to give her their leftovers, like she is a pet, and nobody minds her freeloading? Were you all supposed to feed her boyfriend too, so he does not have to spend any money? How does she usually get fed if she does not work and does not want to spend her boyfriend's money? I understand why she wants to be friends with you, but why are you friends with her? Am I the a-hole for not wanting to see my girlfriend's family because of their poor hygiene? I am a 29-year-old male, and I do not want to be around my girlfriend's 28-year-old female extended family. They are nice people, but they get sick very often and have a habit of touching food with their hands when serving. The last few times I went, I got sick because one of the members had a fever and still showed up. Last time specifically, one of the older family members was recovering from a cold, and my girlfriend did not tell me. When I got there, he looked visibly sick. She then said, "How are you feeling?" which clued me in that she already knew he was sick. I could not leave immediately. The room was small and crowded, and of course, I got sick. The grandparents who come are also very old in their 90s. I do not want to show up anymore because I cannot afford to be sick for a week every time we hang out, and I think they are eventually going to risk the grandparents' health. I do not want to be the person that says I am never going to family gatherings, though, as it puts my girlfriend in a weird spot after dating for 7 years. At this point, though, I have pretty much decided I am not doing dinners with the extended family. Am I the a-hole? Not the a-hole, and apparently people are insane, or a-holes, enough to think it is okay to get others sick. There is one coworker in my workplace who always comes in sick. We have paid sick days, by the way, and then always gets me or other people sick, and I have to take 1 week off being sick. Am I the a-hole for not being willing to split the cost of a group gift when I was not included in the card? One of my friends recently got a new job, and some of my friends decided to get her a little gift. I was in the group chat when it was brought up, but I was really busy with studying and did not say much. A couple of people were discussing ideas, and I figured they would update us later. Well, last weekend they gave her the gift, which turned out to be AirPods Pro, and they posted a little photo of her holding it with a card. I did not even know they had already picked something. I also was not asked to sign the card or even told when they were giving it to her. Then, that same night, one of the girls sent me a request on Venmo for $20 for my share. I asked what it was for, and she said, "The gift, obviously," as if I should have just known. I told her I did not get to sign the card or even know what they picked, and she said it did not matter because I was part of the group, and it is just what we all agreed to. But I never agreed. I do not think I was included. I was not even asked. After that, they are saying I am making it awkward and that it is not about the money. It is about celebrating a friend. But I kind of feel like I was treated like an afterthought and still expected to pay. Am I the a-hole? Not the a-hole. Whoever purchased the card should have given it to you to sign.